All right, happy Friday, everyone, and thanks for checking into WeatherBug. I'm meteorologist Todd Nelson with a look at your national coast-to-coast forecast. And, of course, we're keeping an eye on that mid-Atlantic region for some heavy rainfall potential over the next few days. Could lead to some localized areas of flooding. But with that said, our severe threat nationally is looking pretty minimal over the next several-day time period, with the thunder threat kind of confined to mainly the Gulf Coast states, the eastern part of the nation, and maybe across the far north heading into the late weekend time frame. But as we look at those temperatures through the end of September and early October, it looks still pretty warm. Ridge of high pressure is definitely in place in the central and western U.S. now, and that'll be building east. But there you go, general thunderstorms in a few areas over the central U.S., coastal bend of Texas, Florida, and the mid-Atlantic states. And this is kind of the area that we'll be watching into this upcoming weekend and today, of course, for that localized areas of flooding. And then, of course, late weekend, another little boundary sneaking in from the far north, and that'll help to drop temperatures down quite a bit into the early and middle part of next week into the 60s, which at that point will be a little closer to, if not even slightly below average. But other than the western half of the country staying pretty quiet, the only other thing that we're kind of dealing with is this big blob of moisture. It's almost two areas of low pressure, one from the Atlantic, one from the Gulf of Mexico, and these two are kind of doing a little tango, a little dance in this particular region. A lot of this is going to be confined to the high elevations and into the coastal communities of, well, eastern North Carolina. Also some heavy rainfall over the Florida Panhandle, but within some of these heavier pockets, we may be seeing 4 to nearly 6 inches of rain, and again, thus the threat for some localized areas of flooding. There's your chance of some late weekend, early next week rainfall, which looks to be pretty light, but there's that ridge of high pressure. So the central U.S. pretty warm today, 91 in Billings, 91 in Dallas, 100 in Phoenix. Our friends in D.C. had 77 today, and with the additional clouds and showers starting to move in from the southeast, temperatures will be a little bit cooler, and of course even cooler there on Sunday. Have a good one.